Okay, it's going. Um, what's up? Woman. First of all, I would say if you want to throw out a label and call it anarchy, I don't know about all that. All I do know is that we should be limitless. You should have unlimited fucking freedom. Are you fucking kidding me? The mere idea that these fucking disgusting parasitic hypocrites are controlling our lives and people, we're gonna be lazy if we want to fucking be lazy. I think actually what all of these laws do is force you either to be a slave or to be lazy and to resist it. um they suck all the fun out of life, and my well-being as well as the people's well-being is jeopardized when you have slutty, disgusting, parasitic, evil motherfuckers running our home, running our lives. The idea that you're not even allowed to think or do for yourself. Okay, no. And secondly, I'm not completely against what is it called? So-called governing or a democracy or whatever they want to call themselves. I am I would be rational if they would allow it to be that. However, they don't. For instance, I'm okay with working, but give me a real fucking job, you know? Something that I will get up and go and do. If I'm being disrespected in the workplace and I'm not allowed, like, first of all, I'm allowed. If I can walk around, if I can sit down, turn around, jump up and down and talk, then I'm fucking allowed. The irrational, disgusting idea that somebody thinks and is able to orchestrate a mob, a group of thugs. Everyone has their roles, right? But we've got a group of thugs who are ordering you around. They give you bullshit jobs, bullshit pay, and then they take money from you, whether you want to give it to them or not. So basically, I have no choice. You call it anarchy. I call it being my own free thinking individual. I think for myself. I do for myself with what I'm able to do. I would be more than capable and have the strength and the know-how to reach out to other people if I wanted to learn or to achieve other ways of living. However, due to the fuckery that we have, that is what the very thing that prevents me from being successful or from being prosperous, virtuous, from living a magnificent life. Magnificent. If they could fucking disappear or govern themselves, I would be able to govern myself also. But they're not being realistic. You expect me to obey to something that is not realistic. I live in a real world with fake rules and authoritarians. Oh, they're very real in the physical presence, but their ideas are just not right. If you agree to them and vote for them and believe them, then you're fucking nuts. I want them to disappear. See, I don't think it's okay to take someone else's life. I think it's okay to take someone's life when they intrude upon yours, however. If somebody knocks down your door in the comfort of your own dwelling, you should be able to shoot that motherfucker or stab him. Yes, I believe that. or drag their ass out or have your dog bite them. However, I also believe that nobody should be kicking down any fucking door any damn way. We should all have a fucking door to have and not be kicked down. So let's get that started. When we can figure that shit out, then you can get me to agree. But I will not agree ever. I cannot agree. And then, okay, so furthermore, they say, oh, okay, so on the scale between not having any authorities, and there was a comment being said on a discussion, whatever, and it was saying she had said anarchy. We believe, or we have this conflict that with law there's no virtue, and that with no law we're all lazy. Bullshit. First of all, lazy is a weird expression anyways, or not weird. It's a the definition of lazy for me is very whatever. It's got different whatever. Its definition can be thrown around a certain type of way. However, due to the fact that we've had to tolerate intolerable individuals, or I don't know whether to call them individuals, parasites, devils, it has they've inflicted us and diseased us to believe that this is what it is and how it is, even though it is how it is, but it doesn't have to be. That's why I have to go against it, and I always will, because it's disgusting. I'm not going around chopping nobody's heads off, raping them, or stealing from them. Well, I'm not unnecessarily stealing. I don't go and steal from my neighbors. I don't break into people's homes. However, when you have people, entities, corporations, all of this bullshit that has a large accumulation of money, a large accumulation of merchandise, we also have to come. What also comes into play, or with what I believe to be a true reality of if we had the right, which we do, if we had our natural rights, we wouldn't fucking need to break their laws. We wouldn't need to press against them. But since they allow you no true natural rights, they kill us. They're going to kill us. They kill us unless we fucking But see, we're different from other individuals because we understand that we don't have to use violence towards people. We don't get off on that. That's not how we live. We don't live that way. We don't intrude upon other people because that is not our right. We live a common natural law. It doesn't take very much intellect for this. So if I'm going to work honestly could work for me if I didn't have to live amongst and deal with intolerable parasites. They live in a human form, but they are toxic. So I have my conflict is with money and with power. I don't want your fucking power. I don't want your position. I don't want to be a judge. I don't want to do none of that shit. I will work. I try to work, and then when I do get the so-called jobs that I enjoy, either they underpay me, so it's what's the word? It's impossible to pay off all of the so-called your priorities, responsibilities. It's impossible working on that wage. So that's why. And it's impossible to exert that much energy and force if you don't have the so-called money to get the food and the car and the fuel, pay for the insurance, pay for the home, pay for the electric. A through Z, and then you've got your other, you've got your other responsibilities. So that's what they're saying. However, they put all these different laws on trying to work around them. The fact that I have to work around them, and then it just limits you. Either way, you're fucked. You see, I feel either way I'm fucked. So why, on God's green earth, that is hardly green anymore because of these parasites, would or can I make it work? In order for it to be a true democracy, it needs to work for everybody, not just for some. It needs to work for everybody. Also, let's entertain the idea of money. I'm okay with money, but money isn't working for me, just like money isn't working for many. So money would work if they would follow and govern themselves. They're expecting you to do the impossible. That doesn't work. It will not work. It will never work unless they are willing to fucking fix it. And I have to. They should be honored. They should be honored as well as anyone else. They say, oh, you're not special. Yes, the fuck I am. They should be honored that I still put in an effort to participate. Do you hear me? They should be honored that I still try to participate in an unrealistic reality. Unreal. Do you hear me clearly? It's not real. That's very false. What do you mean? I say they print the money, right? They rip up a tree. They make their money. They give you checks. What is it? I haven't had the whatever the deposit. So there goes your fake money to go pay these fake entities, and then go deal with real people who have fake values. Fake, very fake. So you're expecting me. You're demanding. You're forcefully violating my body by making me so you want to say lazy. Who truly is lazy? Even people who think that they're lazy are not lazy. If you can think, you can breathe, you wash your dishes, you fucking shake a rug, that's not being lazy. Preserve your energy. If you don't have a job that's going to provide you enough, it's not going to provide you enough. So let's say you get 3 jobs, because I've done this. You get 3 jobs, and where it provides just enough, not more, but just enough to pay all those bills. But where do I lose? You've lost your energy. Your body is more damaged due to the shit that you had to put up with. Your skin, all that. You're eating unhealthy food because you can't sit at home to cook your food. And then they go, well, why don't you get a scholarship and go to school? I don't want to go to fucking school. Why, on God's green earth, is that the only option? Well, then go find some. No. Fuck you and fuck what you're saying. So back to anarchy. If that's what you want to call it, which is called having my own ideas and wishing to exert them, the same way that these parasites are able to exert their fake ideologies onto me. And then if I don't follow them in the way that they want me to with the time that I'm giving, then they're going to impose upon me, violate me, and fucking physically harm